Good morning, Ravens, and welcome to the final episode of this year's ONW Now. I'm Lena Satterin.
And I'm Ainsley Heisey. This week, we'll get an update on the entertainment world from Sarah and Addison.
A look at news from around the world by Savannah Capps.
And we'll finish up with everyone's favorite segment, Word from the Hall Senior Edition. Let's get it started.
Last night, ONW's fashion students took to the runway to show off their top designs at their annual showcase event.
Along with Olathe North, the fashion students chose from their peers to model their work. Convergent student Tessa Hunt filmed the highlights of the show, along with an interview with Mrs. Landis, the teacher behind it all, and even one of the models, Reeve Raymond.
So this show had 14 different scenes. We had Olathe Northwest and Olathe North. We had 11 scenes from Olathe Northwest. We had 6 student designers that created their own clothing line, so they had to have at least 4 pieces into their clothing line. And then we also had styled scenes where students in my portfolio classes got to choose a theme for a scene, and they created outfits and styled outfits based off of that.
I think it's always good to get runway experience. I love doing runway, so it's just a fun thing for me to do and walk for my friend.
Get ready for a Facebook spindle and an update on the Cyclone Fanny in South Asia.
Let's send over Savannah Capps for this school year's last episode of Around the World.
What's up, Ravens, and welcome back to Around the World. I'm Savannah Capps, here to catch you up on all the latest news. Let's get started. Last week, a tornado caused mass destruction throughout parts of South Asia. This rare summer cyclone killed at least 34 people in India and another 15 in Bangladesh. The rain and wind gusts reached up to 127 miles per hour throughout the storm. Our thoughts and prayers are with South Asia and the families impacted. After an ad campaign for an Australian breast cancer nonprofit organization was aired, Facebook received a lot of backlash when they made the decision to take it down. The nonprofit teamed up with a bakery chain called Baker's Delight, and 100% of the proceeds of the sales of the pink fun buns were supposed to go to the nonprofit. Last year, their collaboration raised $1.6 million. The ad features topless breast cancer survivors holding the pink fun buns over their breasts. The social media platform said the ad violates guidelines on nudity. Facebook allows users to share photos of post-mastectomy scarring, but its advertiser guidelines strictly prohibit excessive visible skin or cleavage, even if not in a sexual manner. Initially, Facebook approved the ads, but then they said they were a violation of policy. The ads were designed to show the reality of breast cancer diagnosis. The nonprofit said all survivors volunteered to share their stories and hoped to raise awareness and show the far-reaching effects of breast cancer. The nonprofit said they would continue to show the ads across social media platforms in hopes that Facebook will reconsider. That's all for me today, Ravens. I'm Savannah Capps, and this has been Around the World.
So much has happened in the entertainment world over the past week, with the Met Gala, Avengers Endgame, and even a royal baby. Addison Smith and Sarah Miguel are bringing the Hollywood rave back one more time. Let's send it to them to hear the tea.
What's good, Ravens? It's your girl, Sarah Miguel, alongside Addison Smith. We are back for one last edition of the Hollywood Rave, but let's get right into it. If you haven't seen the new Marvel movie, I think it's time for you to see it. In a record-breaking 11 days, Avengers Endgame has now grossed a whopping $2 billion. With the earnings, the Marvel movie has now surpassed the iconic film Titanic and is now the second highest-earning movie of all time. Many are speculating this movie will knock out the 2009 film Avatar for first place. The Avatar film raked in $2.7 billion over a span of 47 days. Seems to me that Avengers Endgame is on pace to become the biggest movie of all time, but time will tell. The Met Gala happened this past Monday, and the celebrity attendees brought out their best looks for the star-studded night. The night is to celebrate art, fashion, and to raise money for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institution. This year's theme was Camp, Notes on Fashion. The idea was based on the love of the unnatural. Many of the outfits featured bright colors and intricate patterns. Several celebrities walked the carpets dressed in outfits heavily based on fantasy and imagination. It's official, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have welcomed their first son. Early Monday morning, Meghan Markle delivered a healthy baby boy, and the baby weighed in at 7 pounds and 3 ounces. Many people are making the predictions for the name of the baby. I've heard people guessing James, Arthur, or even Ivy. My guess is on James, but that's just me. We look forward to seeing the baby's name in the coming days. Here in America, comedian Amy Schumer welcomed a royal baby of her own. Her and her husband welcomed their bundle of joy on Sunday, and it is their first child. Schumer took to Instagram to announce the baby's birth and his name, Gene Attell Fisher. We congratulate both families on the birth of their sons. And now to report the most important news of all. I guess you can say Chance the Rapper has no problems. The rapper tweeted out asking Wendy's to bring back their famous spicy nugs. Wendy's replied asking for 2 million likes, and in less than 2 days, Twitter did its thing, and the tweet has now over 2.2 million likes. The fast food chain has yet to say when the nugs will be back on the menu, but millions of Wendy's fans across the nation are very, very happy. Well, it's been fun, Ravens. Thanks for tuning in to our last Hollywood Rave. I hope you enjoyed watching us report the celebrity gossip over the past 2 years.
What are we going to do without our ONW sports? Maybe the boys will finally win a state championship?
But for real, we are all super proud of our ONW sports teams this year and all their accomplishments and hard work. Without further ado or any more roast, let's send it over to Game Day for the last episode.
Welcome to our final episode of Game Day for the 2018-19 school year.
We've got a full rundown on Raven Athletics today, so let's get after it.
To kick it off, let's send it to Katie Hughes and Riley Moore for a look into the life of our favorite exchange student.
This week, we sat down with Louis Lambert, a foreign exchange student from France, to discuss how this tennis season differed from his matches in France.
The thing is, in France, is everybody we practice with, they all are they play for themselves. They don't think like a team. And here in America, they think about a team. You know, we are a team. But at the end of practice, we just say go Ravens. We'll put our hands here and you know that's what I miss now. Tennis is over now, so playing in the American high school, I learned lots of things. I learned how to have fun and playing tennis too. I know how to be a team leader. They brought me lots of new games that I will probably bring back in France because I'm a tennis coach back in France. So all the exercises we do, I'll probably bring it back to France. So they show me some stuff that I will bring it back to France.
From Landon Daniel and Katie Hughes, this has been Riley Moore.
Good luck to Colin Fryer and Alex Burnham, the two tennis athletes playing in the state tournament today at CBAC. On Monday, the golf team was at Falcon Ridge for the Olathe North Invitational. The boys took 4th place as a team with a score of 319. The Ravens were led by senior Zach Molzer, who took 10th with a 76. ONW is looking forward to some postseason golf in the near future.
The Lady Ravens softball team finished their season 15-5, securing the 5th seed on the east side of the state. They will play Leavenworth next Tuesday in their regional matchup. Good luck, ladies, and get back to the state tournament.
The Northwest baseball team finished their year 14-5 and is the top seed in the East. They will play the winner of Shawnee Mission South and Harmon in their opening game. Good luck to the boys.
The Raven track team competed at the Shawnee Mission North Relays last week. The meet is historically very competitive, and this year has had more than 40 teams in attendance. Jaleesa McWashington and Maddie Ryder both added to their list of accomplishments, leading the girls' team to the 5th place finish.
On the boys' side, Connor Boyd won the shot competition. The boys' 4x8 relay broke the school record again, and the 4x4 relay team grabbed 2nd place. The boys' team placed 2nd overall. Tonight is the Sunflower League meet, and next week is the regional meet. Good luck, track leads. There has been a ton of records broken by trackleads this year. Shelby Orton has the story on all those shattered records.
This season, many ONW track athletes have been breaking school records.
This year we broke the 4x8 record by like 7 seconds. We crushed it, and we're not done this season.
So I broke the shot put record by 4 feet and discus record by 15.
I've broken high jump once with 3 inches, and then I just broke it again with another inch.
As seniors, these athletes have been working hard year after year to accomplish this great feat.
I mean, it feels great because I've always wanted that. In track, you can win a state championship, you can get all these medals, but they'll forget you in a couple years or something like that. But when you're up there, you know, your name's up there. It's going to stay for a while.
It's honestly very surprising. It's a really good feeling knowing that I'm kind of up there with a bunch of other people with very respectable marks. So I feel good. I feel like my work is paying off.
For Shelby Orton and Andrew Tracy, this has been August Berthold. Now back to the desk.
That's all we've got for today, folks.
It has been an honor to bring you updates, recaps, and broadcasts of Olathe Northwest athletic events for the last 2 years.
In the fall, we plan to dedicate our studio to our former classmate and legend Landon Daniels, so make sure to stay tuned next year.
For the final time, this has been Molly Howell,
August Berthold,
Haley McCormick,
Jackson Chin,
Andrew Tracy,
Jake Hurl,
and finally for Landon Daniel and the rest of the SID team, this has been Jack Clayton. Peace out, Ravens.
And we also wanted to wish good luck to our girls soccer team as they head to regionals. So as many of you may know, our Word from the Halls segment this year has been a fan favorite over the years, but now it's time to pass the baton to the junior convergence class.
Let's send it to us for one last time to hear from the ONW seniors as their last days walking the halls. Hey Ravens, it's Ainsley and Lena. We just want to say thank you for letting us host Word from the Halls all year and letting us embarrass you as much as we can.
Without further ado, here's the final episode of Word from the Halls.
Really gonna miss the people the most. I've had the chance to make a lot of friends and meet some really great teachers, and it's gonna be hard to say goodbye.
I think what I'm gonna miss the most is probably my friends, all my group of friends. I'm gonna miss them. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, having my mom as a teacher every day.
I'm gonna miss the people and being here every day and the Raven family that we have here. I'm gonna miss Miss Debbie the most.
My most embarrassing moment has to be in band, like always.
Okay, freshman year, I was going up the main staircase and a bunch of cheerleaders were behind me and I fell really bad up the steps. And they laughed at me, but it's fine. It's good. It's over now. I don't think about it anymore.
Probably breaking my ankle running for a foul ball in baseball.
Yeah, when I was on this thing and I sang that song for Christmas, that was my worst moment.
No, I can't.
Take it back.
Senior year, this year, first day of school, I didn't show up to the right class and then I fell down the stairs later that day. It was my senior year. I've been here for 4 years.
I remember I was dancing in a basketball game and we were running off and I tripped and fell and face planted on the gym floor.
My favorite memory of this year is being a senior at ONW. It's been the best time ever.
My favorite memory at ONW is competing at nationals with my cheerleaders this year and getting to
Brady Slavens.
The basketball game against Olathe West.
the gas league last year when we all got to really bond in the gym together for a few hours.
Most inspirational teacher, Aaron Schwartz.
Mr. Davis for sure, always being welcoming. Miss Reed, her passion for teaching and for her students. Miss Lenny, her excitement and ability to teach well. There's so many.
I'd say Miss O, she really helped me through college algebra.
That's a good question. I would say Senora Winkler, my Spanish teacher.
Mrs. Marriott was my favorite because she done a lot for me.
I love Mr. Carter because him and his wife are super beautiful together.
I miss Bonjour because she's just so passionate about everything she talks about. It's really good.
Any of the math teachers or Miss Cornell, because they're all they're so giving. They actually care about you as a kid.
I love you guys. I wish you the best.
The Raven family is something that is very important to students and teachers here at Northwest.
Let's take a look at the challenges we face together and how we can overcome them and be a family that we really are.
Are we unified? ONW as a whole, can we be considered an undivided student body? It's certainly a tough question, but recently it's been thrown into our faces through polarizing incidents. These types of controversial events aren't new to ONW, but maybe it's time to bring something good out of them.
The problem is that no one has talked or reached out to each other a long time in this school.
Maybe it's time to talk.
It's only through situations like this that spark that conversation.
It can start with a simple conversation, listening to someone else's opinion, sharing yours, and you can find that middle ground between each other. Our school has made great things, done great things. We can be even better.
I hate to see the divide in our school, and I would like to see just equal respect. It needs to be a two-way street.
And I think the more we talk about, politics like that, and the more we can express our beliefs, I think, we can work towards something.
I think it's fair to say that we all want our school to be more unified. We'll take learning and changes from everyone involved.
It's not about agreeing with other people. That's not what unity is about. Unity is seeing you, saying, oh, you're different than me, and that's okay.
Anytime we go through changes, it's important to respect other people. We all have our differences, but maybe we aren't that different in the end.
I don't know if certain people would be willing to talk, but I definitely think we should.
Because after all our struggles, all our disagreements, we can still be one ONW. We can still have that unity. We can find that middle ground. ONW Now, Kaufman.
That's all for the senior edition of ONW Now. Stay strong for these upcoming finals and have a great summer. For Landon Daniel and the Raven Daily, this has been Sarah Miguel, Addison Smith,
Jacob Guernsey.
Jacob Kaufman.
Lily Beckwith, Tessa Hunt,
Hayden Fletcher.
James Riddle.
Lena Satterin,
And Ainsley Heisey.